I want to talk about something I'm really passionate about on here today. I want to talk about the farmers market. I have a local farmers market that I absolutely love. Um, a few years ago, they were going to close it down, and I did stuff to keep it alive, and I am part of one of the persons that have kept it alive. Um, I'm not going to take full credit because I have other vendors that really really did their part and stepped up when I told them what we could do to fix the situation. Um, Farmers markets are really important. Buying from local vendors is really important. You may not think they're a small business, but they are. Um, any crafter, any person that grows vegetables and stuff, they are important. If we don't have these people, we will lose this trade or lose learning how to do these things to make stuff for ourselves. Um, a lot of us vendors are willing to teach and willing to work with each other. Um, I the, I'm really passionate about this particular one. I really love this community that I'm a part of. Um, when you go there, you should try to bring cash because sometimes the internet does not cooperate there, or sometimes their phone just isn't capable of doing the uh, the cards. Um, I get it. I get it. If you have a card, I get it. It's just easier to carry a card. I totally get it. Um, and be polite. Please be polite. Don't go over to someone and try to Jew them down in prices. Okay, because you wouldn't like it if we came to your job and told you that you're only making $10 for the day. You would not be happy with that. You'd be like, oh no, no way. I'm not working then. I'll quit my job first. You'll be like that. Okay? Um, some of us rely on the farmer's market and don't buy in pity. For God's sakes, don't buy out of pity. That's horrible. You should buy it because you like the item or you want to share it with a family member or you're buying it for your granddaughter or you're buying it for you. Um, I know because I crochet. I make a lot of crocheted animals. I make crocheted clothing. I make jewelry. And it's because I like making these things. I enjoy them. They are decent items. I am a great artist. I know that. I just have to be willing to put myself out there more. Um, and for a while there, I've had a hard time with it. Um, it's because of other circumstances going on in my life that I cannot control. But I'm getting back to doing videos. I'm getting back to doing TikTok. I'm trying to get people to go over to my Etsy and buy from me. I'm good at what I do. On Etsy, I have like over 420 orders. I'd like to see 500 or 1,000 over there. I'd like to see that. But like I said, my passion was the farmers market. That's what got me started in all this stuff. And it was because there's people that I've known in that farmers market for 34 years. And there's people that I've known for less than that are I'm willing to call my friends. We are a community, and a lot of us come from your community. You need to realize that's local business, no matter how small or how big, and you should be supporting us. Sure, you can support those bigger corporations. You can go do that. But remember, most of them are using people that should be making more money, not 38 cents an hour, or 38 cents a day, or $2 a week. That's wrong. You shouldn't even be supporting that. That's like rescuing a dog from a puppy mill and going, oh, I rescued one dog from the puppy mill. Well, you just made them richer by buying a dog from them. You just made their thing, okay? Instead of reporting them, you go and do that. You know, we got to stop. We got to stop being a throwaway society as well. We got to stop doing that stuff. We got to do good things. And it should make you proud that you bought from somebody at a farmer's market. Okay, that you sponsored a small business. It should make you proud. Just like if you go on Etsy, and not every vendor on Etsy is the same thing. Not every shop owner, and I hear that a lot. Oh, I got this from Etsy. You didn't say you got it from the shop owner. Not all people on Etsy are the same. It bothers me when people say that. It's like rating the person as the same thing. Just like, oh, I bought it at the farmer's market. And you just rate all the people there the same, okay? One bad apple does not make the whole basket rotten if you remove it in time. You need to be passionate about your local community and about your farmer's market there. You should be passionate about it because it's in your community. You should be passionate about your community. I am passionate about my community. And I know they can get together and do things because I've seen it. I don't always talk about my son. I haven't talked about him in a long time since he passed away on here. And he passed away 2 years ago. No, I don't want you to be sorry because everybody was sorry then. You don't have to be sorry now. He had muscle dystrophy. It's a horrible, horrible disease. But 700 people from my community, some of them I didn't even know, showed up to the funeral. They didn't have to, but they did. If they can do that for a little boy, imagine what they can do for a farmer's market. And don't just drive past the farmer's market and be looky-look and then complain about it on Facebook or YouTube or whatever or wherever. That's horrible too. Get out of your car. If you don't see the items that you want, ask. They'll tell you direct out if they have it or not or who has it there. And they'll even point you in the right direction. And if they don't tell you who has it and point you in the right direction, you should think about not buying from that person. Because obviously that person has issues. Okay? You should be getting along with all the people that you are at the show with. Okay? You shouldn't be complaining, oh, I didn't make enough money because so-and-so was there. What you should be is like, hey, cool, you made some money. That's awesome. I'm so happy they bought from you. And not acting like you're better than that person because they sold the same thing you have. You shouldn't be uppity. You should be like embracing it. Embracing it. And it's okay if somebody else made the sale and you didn't. It's okay. At least somebody made a sale. That's important. You don't know their situation. You don't know if they're depending on that income to feed their kids or they're depending on that income to supplement the income they're already making to pay their bills. Be passionate. Be nice. And don't complain about something they have. If it's too high price for you, just look at it and say, no thank you, maybe another time, and walk away. Don't insult them by saying, well, you could come down in your prices. That's horrible too. I mean, like I said, you wouldn't like it if I went to your job and told you you're only making $10 today. You'd quit the job. And you don't want your your farmers market vendors to quit. You don't want them to go away. You want that to be a part of your community. Because a thriving community is a good community. If they have a farmer's market, that's great. And you should be proud to see that. And again, don't buy out of pity. That's terrible. You should be buying that item because you want that item. You want to share it with somebody, or like one of the persons I know, he buys an item from me so he can take it home and put it on his shelf. He collects the stuff. It's cool. I mean, and you shouldn't be like, oh, I'm not going to buy that because I'm too young for that. Well, if it makes you happy, purchase that item. If you can't purchase that item, that's fine too. Sometimes only the conversation with you is exciting. I do the farmer's market because I enjoy the conversation. I really like being there and talking to people in the community. Because it's nice to know their story. Or where they're from. Sometimes they're just driving through, or other times they're camping nearby, and it's nice to know where they're from. Today, I saw some posts on Facebook, and it really rubbed me the wrong way. I'm wondering if that person even got out of their car to ask questions, or just looked around and didn't ask anybody. It just wants me to. I wanted to shake my head and say, do you realize that that person worked really hard on those things, and if just because they don't have it, maybe there's a reason why. Do you ever think of asking why and not just assuming? And telling people not to go to that market? That's terrible. Again, that is terrible. These people work really hard and they need you. They really do. You might not think that. You might not think, oh, buying a $4 item is going to make someone's day. But it does. Or buying a $5 item makes someone's day. If you can't buy things and you do go, we'd love to talk to you. Just talk, even just a conversation. If you're just looking, that puts bodies there. That makes traffic. Sorry about that, it's probably Facebook. But go. Show your support. Even if you don't purchase items. You don't have to purchase items to go to a farmer's market. Some farmer's market even takes certain benefits if you have them. And from what I understand, it's kind of a wet year here in Wisconsin. And we don't know if we're going to have the produce or not, which is kind of sad, but kind of is what it is. But understand that, buy because you like the item, not because you're feeling sorry for the person. I think that's awful. Like I said, I hope people are buying my items because they like them, not because they're feeling sorry for me. I don't want your pity. I don't think, well, there might be people that do, but I don't want your pity. I enjoy your company, even if it's just a chat. I love to talk. I have a problem. I'll admit to it. I have a problem with talking. But I also crochet a lot. And I also do jewelry. And I absolutely love doing it. I do it because I hope people like it. Or it brings some kind of joy to them. Or something from their past. Like I hope it makes that happy memory well up in them. That they have a great day, or the rest of their year just turned out great because they bought this little tiny item. It doesn't matter if it's a dog, a horse, or a bee, or a bumblebee, which they've been calling them. I'm hoping that they like these items and they're buying them to celebrate, you know, that they were at the farmer's market, or they went to Wisconsin and bought this item from the farmer's market in Wisconsin. Um, I know I'm umming a lot, uh, but that's what I want. Okay, I say I help save this farmer's market, and I want it to be there after I'm gone. I want it to be there for years to come. I want to know that I did something great, even if it was a little something, even if it was just a tiny bit, just a little tiny bit of something. I want to know I made someone's day. That's why I sell. That's why I sell toys, because when I hand it to this child, or they take it and their parents pay for it, or they pay for it, the happiness that is in their eyes makes my day. It makes my day. Or even if they buy a purse from me and they're happy about this purse, and they wear it on their, you know, they put it over their shoulder and they wear it. They wear it out of the park. It makes my day. It makes my day. And yes, it does help. It does help with my grocery bill, because that's how I pay for my groceries. Um, it makes my day. And that's the same with Etsy. If you buy from me, that makes my day. I'm happy to walk to the to the post office, even if my knees hurt. I'm happy to walk to the post office to mail out your item. I'm happy to do that because it makes my day. It makes me feel like that I did something that somebody wants. And I want other people to experience that. That's why I do this channel. I want other people to make things, to say, hey, she makes stuff, I should too. Yes, you should. And practice. Get good at it. And if it's not your cup of tea, that's okay. If you just want to watch my videos and listen to me talk on for eons, or just watch me crochet, I'm good with that. I'm really good with that. But I'm just saying, you know, I'm really passionate about it, and I think everybody should be passionate about the farmers market in their area, in their town, and back it, you know, like support it, be there supporting it, even if you don't think so. Being there is supporting it, because there's traffic there, and if people see people there, people will come to find out why you're there. They're like, oh, look at this, we should stop here, see what's going on. That's what people do. And even if it's just for conversation, that makes my day too. Just a conversation. I love people. I never thought I would say that. For many years, I never thought I would say that I love people. But I love people. And like, people came to, like I said, my son's funeral. They didn't have to, but they did. And I want people everywhere to back their farmers market. Go there. Either be a vendor or a buyer, whatever. Even just for a chat. Even if it's just for you to get out of your house and go for a walk and hang out with some people. I don't get annoyed. I don't get annoyed by that. It's worth it all the time. Or just ask questions, you know, like, you know, just ask questions. Or tell people. I love to hear about people who crochet. I love listening to that. Even people who knit or do other crafts. I love listening to your stories about why you do it or anything. It's interesting. So that's about it. If you like this content, please subscribe to this channel. Hit like, leave a comment. Love to hear from you. And if you can support me, please go to Etsy and purchase items from me. It's appreciated. And if you want me to do it live, I'll do it live. You know, well, I can't do it live on here, but I can do it live on TikTok. But I can do a video on here of me doing your items if that's what you want. If you want me to do it on TikTok, I can do it on TikTok too. TikTok is the same as this channel. You just look me up. Pretty much can't miss me, I guess. Anyways, later. Hope you all have a great day. I hope you're crocheting something really interesting, or maybe making something else. Whatever that is, hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.